Rant time again, and this is a big one. This is one I said I was going to do for a while, but something happened recently. It was actually something I read I thought this is the most goddamn fucking ridiculous thing I've ever seen. And this, as the title says, the P of A, what does that stand for? The power of attorney? No, the pussification of America. And it's very serious what's going on in this country right now, and I'm almost ashamed to live here. You know, America's still the greatest country in the world, but it's really losing that title fast. I mean, I love the country, it's just what we're doing with it is so goddamn unbelievable, and it's because of the pussification that's going on here. And I'll even give you the solution to that, and the cause of all of it, and therefore the solution. But we'll get into that. First of all, there's probably going to be a lot of stories in here because of it's just becoming so commonplace, the pussification of this country now. It's becoming so commonplace that I've got stories about them. First up, what sparked my interest in this? Well, this was actually something that didn't happen in this country. It happened in Canada. And it was a girl in elementary school was drawing a picture, like many kids do in elementary school. She was drawing a picture, and it happened to be of a gun. It happened to be of a gun. Completely normal thing, in my opinion. It's not really that strange. There's a gun right there. But her teacher saw this, and her teacher flipped the fuck out like a dumb bitch, reported her to the principal, and it snowballed into ending up the cops going to her house, her dad getting strip searched, as in butt naked, searching the houses for firearms, and it could have been, like you just said, the second coming of Jesus has happened at the house. Huge overreaction. Now, that would seem like a big, strange thing, except it's becoming so fucking common, even here in America, that it's fucking ridiculous, the pussification we got going in this country. A drawing of a picture has never fucking hurt anybody. A drawing of anything has never fucking hurt anybody, unless you got a paper cut on the paper. Now, let me tell you what happened. It really hit a twang with me, because this story actually happened to me. In high school, I'm going to say 10th grade. Our high school here is 9, 10, 11, and 12, like it is most places. In probably 10th grade I was. Me and my friend, his name is Peter, we used to hang out by the bus stop. I didn't take the bus, but as I would wait for my parents to come and pick me up, because obviously you're not old enough to drive in 10th grade yet, but as I would wait for my parents to pick me up, I would sit out at the bus stop with my friend Peter, wait for his bus to come. When it came, then I would go down and wait for my parents. Just so you know, I'm not bored shitless. Waiting one day, I think it was later in the school year, it was about 2/3 to 3/4 of the way through the school year. We're just waiting, a boring day, regular, nothing's going on day. But the new Grand Theft Auto had come out. I can't remember if it was, I think it was San Andreas. I don't think we were quite to 4 yet. Yeah, but, we were talking about it, or just could have been any game we were talking about. The whole point is that we were, talking about it just like normal high schoolers, and screwing around. We were like pointing guns at each other, our fingers, obviously, like it's not that big of a deal because nobody's ever been killed by a loaded finger. The only finger that perhaps maybe got somebody killed is this one right here. But we were screwing around, and then I did the unthinkable, and I used my cell phone. At the time, it was an LG Voyager. I used my cell phone as the slide of the gun, like this Zippo box is representing here. I had it like this, and I pointed at my friend. We're just screwing around. It's not a big deal. In fact, it was so much not a big deal that after I did that and we had our fun, I put my cell phone back in my pocket, and that was it. Until about a few minutes later, when two old bumfuck hall monitors that we have there, I swear they get these guys off the shit wagon, come up and say, I want you to slowly get your phone out. Okay, I mean, all right. I reach into my pocket, I get my phone out. I hand it to the guy. Apparently he wants to look at it. I could have told him to go fuck himself. I wasn't really even on the school property, so, blow it out your ass, whatever. Because there's the bus stop, and I guess that's in front of the line. There's one of those goddamn gun-free zone signs. I guess we were standing in front of that line. Gun-free zones, they work. Just ask my friends at Columbine. Now, reach into my pocket, get the phone out, and he says, hand the phone over to me. So, I give him the phone, and he says, You know, they making 22 caliber pistols that can fit inside a phone now. Don't ever let me see what you did with that phone again. Whoa, sir, I'm sorry. I can't believe that you think that if I was going to shoot up the fucking school, I would be flashing my gun around so everybody, including you two bumblefucks, could see it. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. Maybe I'm 10th grade, I'm not smart enough for these fucking things. Because I used my phone like this, it was almost like the biggest fucking deal in the world. And we're in a fucking shitty district, so there's actually a cop that is at the school. He's one of the hall monitors, so I couldn't even imagine if what that happened was there. Or what, I would have been taken out with fucking guns drawn or something like this because I took my fucking phone out? When my dad was in school, for show and tell, one of his friends actually brought in a 12-gauge shotgun because that was commonplace. Guns weren't these big scary beings, oh my god. I see dead people caused by guns. It wasn't fucking like that before, but we'd gone down the shitter in the pussification aspect of things, and now it's like that. But when my dad was in school, they used to bring guns. It used to be commonplace. Funny story, the fucking gun went off and blew a hole through the side of the classroom because the guy was a dumbass with it. But, you know, it used to be fucking commonplace to bring guns to school. Not a big fucking strange thing. Hell, even when I was going through school, somebody brought a compound bow in. He got permission from the principal to get a compound bow. And obviously that would never happen nowadays. But when I was in about 6th grade, a while ago, when I was in about 6th grade, somebody did that. It was pretty interesting. But yeah, this happened. That's what I've had happen with the pussification in the schools. And I've also heard the story of where 2 kids were in kindergarten or 1st grade, very young. They were playing cops and robbers going bang, bang, bang. And because they were finger-pointing guns at each other, it was like a big thing. The kid got expelled. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you think this is what happens in the ER? Get him 70 cc's of Valium. He needs some painkillers. My God, get us a fucking suture in here. He's bleeding. What happened to him, sir? He got shot by some fingers, God damn it! These fingers were fucking loaded. This country's insane. 2 fucking fingers came out and shot him. No, that doesn't fucking happen. Are you fucking serious? 2 people have never been killed by going like this. I don't even have to safety check this fucking thing, alright? I assure you that it's not gonna kill you. Fucking nobody's ever been killed by a fucking fingers, okay? Oh my God. Oh yeah, but if you use your fingers as guns, you're teaching kids bad things. How many kids have fucking used their finger guns, and that right there is what has caused them to shoot up a fucking school, alright? I'd really like to see the stats on that. I would love to see the stats on that. Imagine that story, too. And yes, Hung Dung Fung Chung Bung Bung Hong Wong, the guy that shot up fucking Virginia Tech, the reason he did it was when he was a young boy, his parents Hung Fung Kui, they didn't catch him using his fingers and point at his friends. It just spiraled down from there. He went from using fingers to rubber band guns to Nerf guns, and then after that he shot up the school. That's not the fucking process! Fingers are not a gateway drug to shooting up fucking schools! Pussification of America. That's what got it started. I can't believe we're just getting started. I'm 8 minutes in. I have a feeling this is going to be a long video because there's a lot of things to talk about. But everything stems from the pussification of America. Pussification of America. Along with that goes political correctness. Along with that goes lack of personal responsibility. And then the key that causes everything, the reason we're going down the shitter with all this political correctness and this pussification, I believe, now there's going to be some debates on this, but I believe comes from one source. Is it the video games? No, it's not the video games. How easy it is to sue people in this country. I think you can trace everything politically correct that has happened in this country to how easy it is to fucking sue people in this country. Because, let's talk about this. Let me get a drink here because we're going to get into things. How easy it is to sue people in this country. Like, take a look at my Walmart is stupid video there. It's the first video I've ever made on the channel. It's got the most views. Got a lot of fucking retarded comments on there. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a politically incorrect term. Retarded, which in the real world, if you look it up in the dictionary, means slowed. In fact, some roller coasters have retarders on them to slow them down so they don't go careening into the fucking mountainside. But no, retarded now just means mentally handicapped. No, but anyway, back to retarded. There's a lot of fucking retarded comments on that video from people from the Walmart generation. But a lot of the comments there are, do you know why Walmart won't sell you the 9mm? Because they're fucking about as smart as a stewed vegetable? No. Do you know why they won't sell it to you? Liability. The big L word, liability. And with every aspect of anything ever that is fucking to do with political correctness, it comes from the big L and the big CYA. Liability and covering your ass. I fucking hate that. Everything's got to be traced back to cover your ass. Cover your ass. My God, pants don't cover so much ass in this fucking world. Like with Walmart. They don't want to sell you the 9mm because what if some guy goes out and shoots the fucking school up and the 9mm was bought from your store? This is where personal responsibility comes in. In our fucking pussified world today, it would be fucking Walmart's fucking problem. That was Walmart's fault. They sold them the fucking ammo. It's Walmart's fucking fault. Sue Walmart. Fucking sue the shit out of the fucking driver that drove the ammo to Walmart. Sue the person that sold him the ammo at Walmart. Sue the driver of the guy delivering the truck to Walmart. Sue the person who loaded the box on the truck that fucking gave the ammo to Walmart. It's like if you give a mouse a cookie in reverse. Sue the fucking guy that put the casing in the box of fucking ammo that went on the truck and took it to Walmart. Brrr. That's our pussified America. Now, it reminds me of the Beltway Sniper where we sued everybody from fucking Bushmaster to the fucking store that stole them it. But we missed one big fucking factor. Now, if we talk about the world that I would prefer, and I'm sure a lot of you would prefer, if somebody decided to go shoot up a school, the person that would be responsible for that would be the person that shot up the fucking school! It's not that goddamn hard to understand. Personal responsibility. You shot up a school? You shot up a school. Not Grand Theft Auto that you played night before. Not the person that sold the fucking ammo to you at Walmart. Not some shitty rap music that you listened to that made you want to be a gangster. Not some fucking religious shit that you learned in school that made you want to do this. You fucking did it. 100%. Nobody else. Take some goddamn fucking personal responsibility. That is what there is a lack thereof. Let's talk about the other story. Well, not another story, but I think the defining moment, and perhaps it was going on before this, but one of the defining moments that it comes up a lot when you're talking about these personal responsibility cases is fucking McDonald's. A while ago, God, I think it was when I was a really young kid, like maybe it was around 1990, which was when I was born. Some dumb broad fucking put a hot cup of coffee between her fucking legs, the cap came off, and she spilled herself. Again, let's split it up into two views. This time I'll give you my view, okay? Okay, put the coffee cup between your legs, it spills. You're a fucking idiot! Don't put a fucking hot coffee cup between your legs if you don't want to get burnt! But in the pussified world, and this is what actually happened, sue fucking Walmart, or fucking sue fucking McDonald's! No, there's no way I knew that hot coffee was gonna be hot! No! I did not know that hot coffee was gonna be hot! Fucking sometimes I forget to inhale! Oh my goodness, oh jeez, I forgot to fucking inhale there for a second. You put a fucking hot cup of coffee between your legs and you burned yourself. What part of that was McDonald's? Jesus fucking Christ. Where is the personal responsibility going in this country? It's unfucking real. And everything ties into it. Again, because it's so easy to sue people. I hear it on the fucking radio all the time. By the way, let's get into swearing, how that's a big fucking deal. We'll get into that a little later. Slipping and falling. Slipping and falling, that's another good one. I hear that on the radio all the time. Did you slip and fall? Do you need a lawyer? Well, we can stop right there. We can stop with that advertisement right there and split it into two worlds. Did you slip and fall? Do you need a lawyer? My view, Did you slip and fall? Do you need a lawyer? No, you need not be a fucking retard, or you need to buy fucking shoes with more grip on them. The pussification view, you slipped and fell, a pickle jar fell off the fucking shelf, smashed on the ground, and you didn't see it? You know whose fault that is. Yeah, the pickle jars. Oh, well, we can't sue the pickle jar, so let's sue the fucking store! Let's sue the fucking store because you slipped and fucking fell! Brilliant! Brilliant! That's the kind of shit that leads to these fucking stores or these institutions, even in the fucking military. I'll tell you about that. I got more stories about that. Pussification. Let's talk about the military. Okay? It's a vastly different place from what it used to be. This is a story from my dad when he was a company commander in the Navy. He's training these new recruits for fucking, like, basic swimming. And this is, like, the first week they've been in training. Okay? He used to fuck around with them because this was a time when you can do this. This was like fucking, I don't know when the fuck he was in there, like the 80s. It used to be alright. You could do this with him. What he would do is he'd line all these people. It's funny, the story he's telling me. He used to line up all his recruits on a bunch of fucking bleachers. And he said they would look like a bunch of bowling pins stuck up. And he'd get a fucking one of the good rubber dodgeballs, which you can't have anymore because fucking somebody might get hurt and he'd get sued. One of those good rubber dodgeballs. And they'd all be fucking scared, standing there at attention. They'd fucking nail somebody, and and they wouldn't fucking say anything because they're scared shitless. They don't want to fucking, they don't want to, talk back to their company commander at all. But, he'd bang them like little penguins standing there, fucking a little hilarious. He used to have fun with them, and then when they were done, they'd be fucking great. They'd thank the shit out of him, and it wouldn't be anything. It would be fucking hilarious. Everybody would have a good time. There used to be time in the military, if somebody fucking got out of line, you could smack them around a little bit. Not today. Not today. If you hit somebody in the military, fuck, your ass would be sued for assault, defamation of fucking character, fucking everything. Pussification. Yeah. So let's see what's another... Oh, like I said, another topic that's obviously very familiar with us is guns. Guns used to be very, very fucking accepted, normal. Now, guns are bad. And they're fucking teaching our kids this stupid fucking shit. Stupid fucking shit. Now guns are bad in school. Guns are bad. We see the picture, if you see a gun, go away, hide, call the cops, blah, 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 fucking hide under the blankets, who knows. Pussification. Okay? If you want to make a compromise, and I'm, not much for making these compromises, but if you want to make a compromise, okay, no guns in school. Okay, it's a gun-free zone. We all know how bullshit those are anyway. Okay. If you don't want guns in school, okay, no guns in school. Let's just say that. Not that I 100% agree with it, because, as statistics have across the board shown, more legal guns means less crime. But just say, fucking, we're going to say it, no guns in school. Okay, don't bring any guns to school. Okay. That's no guns in school. Not no pictures of guns. Not no Nerf guns. Not no fucking talking about guns. Okay? None of it. None of it, okay? We don't have to fucking attach everything and bring the pussy level all the way down to dripping, disgusting mess. Another story about guns in school. I almost forgot this one. This also happened to me. Okay, so we've already had where I was using the phone as the slide, and I almost got fucking shot. But, another thing that happened. In 5th grade, some kid brought in a, not a Nerf gun, but a plastic... It looked like a fucking phaser ray gun, as in it had no realistic looks whatsoever. Like a phaser ray gun, and it shot those orange suction darts out of the end. You pull a little plunger on the back, and that cocked it, and you pull the trigger, and a little orange suction dart would come out of the end. Okay? Apparently he had it in his bag, and it fell out. And what should have happened, again, let's split it up into two worlds here. What should have happened is, hey, did anybody lose their little toy here? But let me tell you what actually happened. The teacher saw it. The teacher got the principal. Principal came down to our fucking classroom, held up this plastic phaser gun, and said, whose is this? And fucking no kid's gonna accept it now, because no kid's gonna say to the principal, yeah, that's mine, please get me into trouble. Whose is this? Nobody said anything. And then she gets fucking more into it. This is not a joke! Yeah, it is. It's a fucking middle-aged woman fucking holding a ray gun in front of a bunch of students onlooking. It's a fucking hilarious joke, lady. We can't have these kinds of things in school! Yeah, it's a fucking rubber dart shooting gun. What a goddamn tragedy. What's next? A Nerf ball? Pussification. What else has it happened with? Something that's actually happened, I would say in the UK, but I am talking about America here, but it has happened in the UK. Knives. Some dumb fuck over in the UK actually invented a stab-proof knife. A fucking stab-proof knife? But, you know who's jumping on the knives are bad bandwagon? The fucking emperor in fucking New York City. I like that. Vinny S40, I forget what his name is. I'm sorry, man. I'll probably put a link to you in the description or something like that. He calls him the emperor. I like that name. Fucking Bloomberg down there in fucking New York City. Caught somebody with a bunch of kitchen knives in his car. And it was like a big, huge fucking deal. Like, now knives are a fucking bad thing. And that's true as well. Like, you find all these fucking ridiculous laws, like you can't have auto knives, you can't have knives over fuck a certain length, blah, 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 blah. And that's not just New York. New York doesn't have terrible knife laws. New York doesn't even have a blade length limit. I'm not talking about that city-state we know as New York City. I'm talking about state. New York's not terrible with knives, but some states, you can't have fucking any automatics or shit like that, even though you can have a fixed blade. Let's see, would I rather have something that deploys in 0.000 seconds or 0.0025 seconds? Let's see here, how fucking stupid can you get? 'Cause knives are bad. What happened to the days when fucking guns weren't bad and knives weren't bad? Oh yeah, they went out the fucking, down the fucking road. And it all goes down to fucking the same thing. It's so easy to get sued nowadays because everybody's got to cover their ass. Like, another thing that I see with, covering your ass and shit like that is everybody's got to be all scared now. Like, as a joke, like Hornaday makes a zombie max ammunition. Okay? It's funny. It shows that fucking gun owners can be lighthearted people too. Just like they make some zombie hunter guns. Are they the most practical? I don't know. Guns don't always have to be 100% serious, so they're dangerous. So are fucking drag racers. Fucking, should we ban those? But, they make a zombie ammunition, and then people ask the stupid question, yeah, but what if you have to take your gun out in self-defense? And then the DA says something like, this man was carrying ammunition designed to fight creatures that don't exist. And I know some dumb fuck would do that. Fucking, that's how pussified we are. It's a fucking joke. Get the flying fuck over it. It's a joke. Everything's gotta be fucking PC nowadays so you don't hurt anybody's feelings. Fuck you. Swearing. Talking about that big evil words. I can't fucking stand the whole swearing thing. Swearing is bad, yada, yada, yada. If you don't want to swear, I've got an idea for you. Don't fucking swear, okay? Don't swear. Don't fucking tell me what to do. Oh, no, don't tell me what to do. And especially, the thing that really pisses me off when we're getting more into the pussification of America, do not tell me what the fuck I can watch because your little jack-off of a kid can't fucking handle it. What's that about? What is that about? Grand Theft Auto. Okay? I started playing Grand Theft Auto when I was 13. Okay? When I was 13, I started playing Grand Theft Auto. You know how many hookers I've actually went out and beat up on the street? 0. You know how many cars I've stolen? 0. You know how many acts of violence I went out and committed? 0. Because the fucking games didn't cause it. There's that lack of personal responsibility again. You fucking see some kid go shoot up, not even a school. I'm tired of getting schools. Let's pick a new target. I don't care. Fucking, I don't know, just another kid on the street. And it was Grand Theft Auto. No, it wasn't fucking Grand Theft Auto that fucking did it. Are you fucking retarded? Why are we blaming the fucking shit that it's not? Blame the fucking little jack off of a kid. The kid that's not getting a proper education because you can't teach him because the schools in this country are so fucked because of fucking political correct pussification bullshit. Being a substitute teacher, I can tell you that. It wasn't the fucking it wasn't the fucking video game that did it. But you are gonna fucking censor my fucking games because some kid can't do this? Or you can't fucking handle it? Manhunt 2. If anybody's ever played it, you'll know what a travesty of the fucking game it was. Manhunt. Fantastic game for the PlayStation 2. It was known for being a gory game. I've fucking seen pretty much everything now, so that's what I enjoy. I like playing the gory games. Not for the shock factor. It was kind of a creepy game. It was pretty good. Manhunt 2 was announced. I was like, fuck yeah. Manhunt 2 is going to be awesome. It's going to be on the Wii. It's going to have motion controls. You can act out the scenes. Fucking hack somebody's head off with the hacksaw. Oh my god, I must be a crazy person. It's a fucking video game. Get the fuck over it. That was a big controversy. Manhunt 2. What they did with Manhunt 2 was the ESRB, a bunch of government uptight dickwads who we have no fucking say over who the fuck gets in there. There are a bunch of people. The rating board is incredibly small, and it's made up of a bunch of fundamentalist dickwads that fucking will tell you what they want you to see, like they're jamming it down your fucking throat. They wouldn't give the game a mature rating. They'd give it AO, which means that fucking most big box stores and shit wouldn't sell it. So they obviously couldn't have a game that was AO. So they had to edit the game severely to make it an M-rated game. They destroyed the game when they made it M-rated instead of AO. They put censorship in front of every single one of the fucking kills because little Johnny might see that and get some fucking ideas. How about we give little Johnny a fucking 44 Magnum and let him go in the fucking backyard and tell him that you don't love him? Because that would solve our fucking problems a lot faster than dicking around and telling me what the fuck I can and can't not watch as a fucking adult. Jesus fucking Christ, protect the kids. It's for the safety of the people. Like fucking High Cat Mags, it's for the safety of the people. No fireworks in this fucking state. It's for the safety of the people. It's for the fucking... No, it's not. It's a bunch of feel-good bullshit. Like political correct crap. Oh my god. You know, there's just so much I can talk about on this topic, and I'm almost at a fucking half hour now. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a couple parts to this. I don't know. I gotta take a couple minutes because there's so much I gotta get out on this fucking topic that it's unbelievable. Oh, what was I talking about? Swearing. Swear words are not fucking bad. Okay. You gotta understand something. I don't know who said this. I think it might have been George Carlin. But do you realize that at one point in time, well, not at one point in time, swear words change. Okay. Fag used to not be a bad word. Fag in the UK sometimes isn't still a bad word. Okay. Why should a formation of consonants and vowels that come out of my mouth freak people out? I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. At one time, if you were called a rake, like, you know, the thing that you used to pick up leaves, that used to be like the worst thing ever. Now it's commonplace. How can it be horrific things, but that changes over time? Maybe it's because it's not really that big of a fucking deal to hear people swear. If you go into the real world, like the one you're trying to protect little Johnny from by not getting the fucking M-rated games or telling me what I can and can't watch as a fucking adult now, he's gonna fucking hear swear words. We don't all live in a fucking bubble. People say inappropriate language, and I think this is great. Inappropriate language. Let me tell you what I think would be inappropriate. Say we're doing a World War II movie. I'm storming the beaches of Normandy, and I get a hot fucking round of lead through my shoulder. Do you think it would be appropriate for me to yell, "Ah, fiddlesticks"? I think that would be extraordinarily inappropriate because it's not fucking human nature. It's very inappropriate. People just fucking define inappropriate. They say inappropriate is bad language. Inappropriate is something that doesn't fit the fucking scene. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm playing Five-Finger Fillet. Oh, peanut butter! You're not gonna fucking say that in the real world. You're gonna say, holy shit! Talk about inappropriate fucking language. It's inappropriate when you're trying to fucking censor people. That's the most inappropriate thing you can do. I had somebody post on one of my fucking videos a while ago, shouldn't say the word retard, like I mentioned earlier. Shouldn't say the word retard when it's inappropriate. You want to know what's inappropriate? Censoring fucking people because you want to be politically correct. Politically correct people can suck my ass, okay? Jesus fucking Christ. It wasn't South Park that destroyed this country. It wasn't fucking Grand Theft Auto. It was you political correct fucks because the suing. You can get fucking sued for anything because of your stupid fucking asses can sue you for anything. Like the fucking robber that broke into some guy's house, tripped over his fucking lawn gnome, and sued the homeowner. I don't think... I almost say there shouldn't be any suing. There's a couple cases where suing should be okay if you really get ripped off or something like that. But there better be a goddamn good fucking reason to sue. Suing pisses me off so much because it leads to the pussification of America. You can't do shit, and stores have this policy and stores have that policy to cover their ass so they don't get sued. I fucking hate that, and I know you do too. Jesus Christ. Let's see another one here. Jeez, what's another thing that people often get sued for? Let me take a drink. This might help me. Oh, God. Things like assault, okay? Now, if you come up to somebody in the street and smash them in the face, that's probably something should happen to you. I don't know if it should be a monetary gain. I don't understand how me clocking them in the face means you get money. I don't understand how that goes. I mean, something should happen to you. You should probably go away for a little while, but like bullying, that's a big issue in school. Let me tell you where bullying comes from, suing, and I'm going to tell you how bullying comes from suing. Bullies. There used to be a time, even when I went to school, this happened. So, like I said, it especially seems like this generation, like coming up now, that's really fucking bad off. But there used to be a time you would go to school, and somebody would say, like, you'd meet somebody in the fucking hallway who's trying to give you a hard time, and they might come up to you and say something along the lines of, "You're a fucking fag, and I'm gonna kick your ass, you little pussy." And the appropriate response to me would fucking beat the shit out of this kid, or at least get into a fucking fight. Okay? And not everything can be solved with violence, but there's a point where that's not true. Because what happens nowadays, if you don't take it out with, like fist fight and something like that, and square things up right then and there, is shit'll start boiling up with these fucking retarded kids that come out nowadays when shit like this happens, what I'm about to say here. So that's what used to happen. Now what happens is, kids gotta worry, well, if I fucking hit this kid, then, he might go to the principal, and if he goes to the principal, fucking the mom can come in and fucking sue the kid for assaulting his kid. You don't gotta cover your ass. You can't fucking nail this kid in the face because his mom might come in and you might get fucking expelled and fucking your ass sued, because we're gonna sue you. So what'll happen is this little scrub will not hit the kid, and not even, you don't even have to hit him. Just fucking deal with your fucking problem right there when you can't even do that because you might get fucking sued for fucking causing this kid emotional problems or something. But he won't settle his problems right there. He'll go and bitch and moan on Facebook and fucking MySpace and shit. "Oh man, some bully was in school today and I everybody hates me and I'm a fucking retard, blah, 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 blah." And then he'll end up fucking the next day going and shooting up the fucking place. Okay? Going and shooting up the fucking place. And then the person that's fucking sold him the gun will get fucking sued and shit like that. And we'll have to make some ridiculous laws about it. Because the kids couldn't fucking solve their problems like actual people. Or, what could happen? It doesn't even have to be the kids that solve their fucking problems if it was the world that, wasn't pussified. Fucking get the kids in class, and then if you get the little jerk off that's, bothering the kids in the hallway and won't shut the fuck up in class and all that stuff, smack his ass. I 100% agree with corporal punishment in school because when I was a kid, it didn't happen in school because it wasn't allowed, but if I fucked up in school or something, My dad would smack me, and I'm a much better person off because of it. I have not met one person that got fucking smacked by their dad, and I don't mean like just beat, like I'm drunk one night and I had fucking half a bottle of Jack, so now I'm gonna beat my kid and my wife. I mean smack because the kid's fucking, I don't know, throwing pencils at the fucking teacher all day in school. Or something like that, doing fucking something really retarded. I'm a better person off because of it. We need more kids smacking in this fucking country. Being a substitute teacher, we need more fucking smacking of these kids in this fucking country. Like, let me just tell you what happened last time. And I haven't subbed in a long time because it's not about teaching the kids anymore. It's just about fucking babysitting them. Because you can't do anything with the fucking kids these days. You can't control your classes. Okay? You can't control your classes. And as a substitute, I can tell you that these teachers don't control their fucking classes. And that shows when we get there because we can't fucking control them either. Because it goes like this. The kids can talk. You can tell them to be quiet. And they can tell you to go fuck yourself. Yeah, sure, you can send them to the office and shit like that. You know what they do when they get sent to the office? They get fucking in-school suspension. And they go to the room, the little Shark Tank, with the other turds swirling around in the bowl. Okay? And it's a great time for them. Nothing happens to them. Now, how fast do you think you would shut that little bastard up if you smacked him across the face with a fucking soldering iron? I think you shut the fuck up pretty quick. Okay? I mean, you don't have to beat the shit out of the kid, just fucking so he won't continue being a goddamn deviant. But no, can't do that now. Man, could you fucking imagine if a kid was smacked by a fucking teacher with a ruler today? The teacher would get fired, the school district would get sued, the teacher would get sued, and the fucking kid would be back the next week being a little jack-off still. Pussification. My God, it's great, isn't it? This has been my longest rant. I still have billions of miles to go because, like I said, the key problem in this country is the pussification, political correctness, lack of personal responsibility because of this whole suing crap. When was the moment that this started? I wonder if it was that whole McDonald's thing. No, it couldn't have been. It had to be going on before that. Let me tell you, I mentioned slip and fall earlier. Let me tell you something. If I went into a fucking supermarket and I slipped on a fucking jar of mayonnaise that had fallen over and spilled all over the ground, I wouldn't even fathom suing the fucking supermarket. I'd say, man, I'm a fucking retard. I didn't see a fucking jar on the ground here. Pick it up and then fucking get on with my life. I wouldn't even fathom. And then fucking, yeah, you see videos of fucking people trying to fucking purposely slip on this shit. They'll go into an aisle, they'll knock a fucking jar of pickles over, and they'll slip it on it to try to sue these fucks because they're frauding, and it's so easy to sue in this fucking country. The key problem in this country, like I said, I think it can be boiled down to one thing: how easy it is to sue. And let's talk a little bit more about this pussification going on in America that I can't fucking stand. Like I said, guns are bad, knives are bad. Oh, Jesus. Maybe I'll edit these parts out where I'm having these thinking sessions, but maybe I won't. Huh. It's just like I said, it's just so much to get out. It pisses me off so much, the pussification of this fucking country. We went from a country where you used to be able to bring guns into school for show and tell to where a fucking picture of a gun, I understand that was Canada, but I would not be shocked for a second if it fucking happened, to where, you know, a drawing of a fucking picture will get you strip searched. Man the fuck up. Jesus Christ, that's pretty much what I want. I need to tell this generation. Man the fuck up. Like I said, being a substitute teacher, I can't say it really opened my eyes, because when I was going through school, there was some fuck ups, but seeing it from the other side as a substitute teacher, it's just disgusting. Oh yeah, another thing that led to this rant, I mentioned the gun thing. I watched two excellent commentaries. One was called Illegal Everything, and one was called Stupid in America. They had some superb points in them. They were by John Stossel, I believe his name was. You can look them up on YouTube. They're both here. Again, they're called Illegal Everything. That's the first one. And the other one is Stupid in America. They're about 40-minute documentaries, like 2020 documentaries, where he's pretty much, in a roundabout way, talking about the pussification of America. The first one, Illegal Everything, was how everything's got to be illegal in this goddamn country now so you don't get sued. One thing you mentioned was the girl that got fucking, she was like a 12-year-old girl setting up a lemonade stand to get some fucking money to buy some shit. And, the cops came and shut down her lemonade stand. And, you know, I'm thinking, sarcastically, oh my God. Thank God, you know. Thank God there's people like those cops out there. If there's one thing that this is the Scrooge of this country, it's 12-year-olds lemonade stands. I feel like Stephen fucking Colbert, love the man, with his threat down, where his number one threat would be bears. No, the number one threat to America nowadays, lemonade stands. Yeah, lemonade stands. You know it. I don't know what you're putting in that lemonade. You want to show me that white powder again, young lady? Yeah, so they fucking, first of all, it was the girl getting shut down for the lemonade stand. Then I've also heard about people getting arrested for overdue library books. Yes, that's something we should be sending our cops out on. Overdue library books. Let's see, what else did he mention was illegal? And how, you know, you can't do anything nowadays without pretty much it being illegal because somebody can fucking sue you for something. Oh yeah, like this fucking company wasn't pasteurizing their milk. They were raw milk right from the cows, you know, the way it used to be for thousands and thousands of years. But now if you don't get it pasteurized, getting sued because you might make somebody sick. Or here's the thought, you might not, but you know, that's the other thing. Then the other one was stupid in America, which is about how our fucking schools are becoming retarded. It's not because we don't have enough fucking money in these schools. I assure you, I see what the fuck goes on in these fucking schools all the time. Like, the ridiculous amounts of breaks that the fucking teachers get. They say, oh, we're overworked and shit. No, they're not. Fucking, I assure you that they're not. At least in my district, like I said, I'm in a fucking city. And, you know, you might have an 8-period day and you only work 5 periods and you get lunch. So, yeah, no. But these kids, they just don't have any fucking discipline because you can't discipline them or you're gonna get sued. You can't do anything or you're gonna get fucking sued, which leads to the political correctness, like, you better call them Asians and people of Mexican descent instead of Chinks and Mexicans. You know, and then, you know, like I said, it doesn't have to be a fucking derogatory term. It doesn't, you know, it could be you just didn't mention the person, in the right manner. Like, I guess it's not blacks anymore, it's African Americans, which doesn't make any goddamn sense if people never came from fucking Africa. If you were born in America and your fucking parents were born in America, I don't know how the fuck that makes you an African American. But, yeah, apparently it does. Fucking, I don't call myself a fucking European American. Anyway. Well, and one of my fucking parents was born in Europe. She was born in Scotland, as a matter of fact. And I don't even call myself a fucking European American. But you better call him an African American. You better not call him a black, or you better not call it this. And they don't prefer the term Asian, or they don't prefer the term Oriental, or you don't fucking say redneck, fucking say you know, educationally challenged. It's a bunch of fucking crap. Like, don't say retard. Say mentally challenged. How about? Fucking, this is gonna be crazy. Some people might not get this because it's so crazy. How about we live by the goddamn First Amendment? We don't fucking have other people telling us what we can and can't fucking say. Wouldn't that be weird? That's fucking unbelievable. Jeez, the right to free speech. Right to free speech. You know, we have the right to free speech. We have the right to free speech as long as it doesn't cause people to get bullied, as long as it doesn't upset any religion, as long as it doesn't upset any race, as long as it doesn't upset any government official. Really, is that really what the First Amendment say? I don't remember all those little asterisk addendums on the bottom. But yeah, like fucking cyberbullying, you know, oh yeah, well, I think we need to monitor what's on Facebook. Facebook needs to come up with some sort of fucking monitoring device that'll automatically censor swear words and check to see if you're saying anything bad about other people. It's like, oh my fucking lord. Man. Yeah. We need to censor what I say because me calling somebody a fucking asshole on Facebook, if that's the straw that makes them kill themselves, then they probably should have taken themselves out much earlier. Pussy. Pussy. That's all we're becoming here is a giant fucking pussy, and it's saddening. Everything's becoming bad. You better not do anything or you're gonna get sued. We gotta have all these fucking cover your ass policies. And people accept them! People accept these fucking policies! Like, fucking look at my fucking Walmart is stupid video. People accept these goddamn policies like, oh, you understand that you're stupid. They're just doing it because they're covering their ass. Covering your ass is the fucking completely wrong thing to do in that fucking situation. That's so fucking stupid. They're covering their ass. They're covering their ass. Fuck you! Walmart's just covering their ass by not selling it to you. Oh, okay. All right. And why are they doing that? Because it's so easy to get fucking sued in this country. You get sued for everything. I think we should cut down the amount of suing in this country by 99.99%. Pretty much. There better be a goddamn good fucking reason to sue people in this country, because if you couldn't sue people for everything, we'd get a lot of our freedoms back. People, the gun stores wouldn't shy away from selling certain guns because they might get sued if they sell this cop killer. Like, some in Massachusetts, you can't sell a Glock, or it's not on some approved list, but it's only like an administrative list, or it's the governor's list, and it's not law and something like that. Some gun stores, some gun shops understand that it's legal to sell, and therefore they fucking sell it. And other gun shops will be like, yeah, we don't want to sell those cop killers because, you know, we don't want to get sued. We don't want to get sued. We don't want to get sued. I don't know, so I'm probably losing track here. I probably lost half my fucking viewers already. But, yeah. I really cannot fucking stand the pussification of this fucking country. It's unbelievable. We need to have this generation smarten the fuck up. Stop this suing bullshit. Stop wasting money on stupid bullshit, because, you know, a lot of that money is wasted implementing programs for other stupid bullshit. Stop the fucking suing. You know, I'm just trying to get it out here. Stop this fucking suing, because if you stop suing, then nobody will ever be able to sue you for calling this guy that, or calling this guy that, or, you know, other exercising your First Amendment thing. It's a big tragedy. Crap. I don't know. I probably lost about half you viewers anyway, and I'm not sure. I might have another part to this video here, and if I do, I'll put part 2, but I'm not going to put part 1 in this title because I don't have faith in my fucking self that I will make a part 2. But like I said, the biggest problem in this country today, pussification, political correctness, lack of personal responsibility, all due to fucking suing. Alright, there we go. I think I got it out. Take it easy, guys.